Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to MoviePOP, and we're going to be talking about. Come on over here. Set a spell, my young liege, my old friend. It's been a hot minute since we've done proper reviews of films. You know, COVID has really truncated and destroyed the whole summer, winter, and fall release schedule for all the films we've been wanting to watch. But now we're on the precipice of watching those films. And let's start it off with a bang because John Krasinski's blow out of the water indie horror film A Quiet Place that was released to rave reviews has now garnered a sequel with a larger budget and really expands upon the original story and takes us in new, creative, creepy places. And I want to talk to you all about that right here, right now on MoviePOP because we're back. We're safe and we're clean, so let's hit it. So currently, A Quiet Place 2 is holding on Rotten Tomatoes a 90% from critics, followed by an amazing 94% from audiences. So this is one of the rare circumstances in which audiences and critics be getting no freak on. Yeah, we're on the same page, baby. So let's get into my expectations about the film, followed by what I thought were some of the pros, some of the cons of the film, my final analysis, and then of course my own personal score, and of course whether or not it's COVID approved. So expectations for this film, guys. I have a hardcore boner for Jim. What's his name? Jimbo, Jimothy. Can I call you Jim? James. Jim Halpert. Love John Krasinski. Love everything he's done. I think he should definitely be the next Fantastic Four. But man, really loving the fact that he is an acclaimed writer, director, serious actor, and has brought kind of like the psychological horror franchise, the jump scare horror franchise with an alien twist on a low budget that's really character driven and done in a way that's very unique. It doesn't really heavily rely on the whole jump scare element, right? It's the whole... Did you hear that? Shh. It was a horse. That whole concept, like that's unique in horror. I really appreciated that. So I saw the first film about a year ago. I absolutely thought I didn't finish the movie because I watched it once, revisited it about a week ago and realized, no, actually I did watch this movie in its full entirety. And it was because of the runtime. It was only an hour and a half long. So short, sweet, and concise, to the point, with a cliffhanger, and bada boom, bada bing, we're back with number 2 and no holds bars. I love how it begins with a flashback. So let's start with the pros. Because obviously we get to see John Krasinski come back, but not in a cheap way where, like, you know, he had a shotgun, he was shooting the demon cow aliens, and some of the bullets ricocheted and blew his nutsack off, and he was bleeding there. You know, in the first movie, nutsack's falling out and all his mojo, and he's just looking at his wife like, hold on to me, kiss me, and give me the power of love and life to live into the sequel. Like, no, none of that. Like, he's dead. That nigga been dead, man. Woo, you know, she dead. In the famous words of Chris Tucker, some black eye. But they did it, you know, they did it very tastefully. They brought John K. They brought John K back. JK. You know, I'm going to call him Jimothy. They brought Jimothy back, okay, because it was a prequel. And this is actually, probably for me, honestly, I'm going to say this is also a pro and a con. My favorite part of this film was the beginning, because I got to see the onslaught, the terror of an alien invasion displayed to me in real time, and the chaos and the havoc that it wreaks on the small American town. We kind of got hints of how, you know, society degrades into like the Walking Dead style. Cillian Murphy does kind of elaborate on this about, like, you know, hey, the people who are left out there are not really the ones we want to save anymore. Yeah, really wanted to see more of that. But yeah, I think that was really, really the best part of the film. It blew out the water, caught your attention. Now, let's kind of jump towards the cons. I will say, there were moments in this film where they're kind of, you know, traversing this dead earth, for lack of a better word, and yeah, I kind of lost my interest a bit here and there, you know, like, okay, scary monster coming in, let's hide, oh no, we don't have enough oxygen, he's doing this little creepy crawly thing, let's get creative and MacGyver on him. Cillian Murphy, I think, was a pro. I like him as an actor. He played basically a redneck. All the cast performances were great. Great sound editing, great cinematography, not really a score, which works to its benefit. However, I do feel that the strongest part of this film is also regarded as a con, because everything that followed after that, I really did not feel as intimately on the seat, engaged, emotionally, intellectually, like just, let me see more. Like that disaster porn, baby. Oh, you know. So, my review for this film, I'm going to say that, let me pair it off Rotten Tomatoes here. What did Rotten Tomatoes say? It's a nerve-wracking continuation of its predecessor. A Quiet Place 2 expands the terrifying world of the franchise without losing track of its heart. And you know what? You can definitely guarantee that this ends on an abrupt cliffhanger, so it's setting itself up for a third one. So, all in all, I'm going to say this is a solid B+. It is a fantastic film, fully fleshed out on all of its own merits. Was it more than the sum total of its parts? Did it really transcend what it established or where it intended to go? No. So it is not an A-class or a masterpiece territory, but it is definitely a competent, well-worthy effort to watch this summer to kick off the summer blockbuster. And of course, if you're vaccinated, even if you ain't vaccinated, I'm going to give this bad boy a... It's COVID approved, baby. So remember, now, Weekly Weekender is back. We're going to be bringing you sexy mofo. Don't go away yet. Just listen, 10 more seconds. Weekly Weekender is back. The 10 biggest movie news topics in Hollywood, provided, I find something worthwhile talking about. You're going to send your viewer letters to me. You're going to talk to me on screen. We're going to have a nice dialogue. We're going to start this bad boy back up. That's this Sunday. Every Sunday now, 12 noon Central Standard Time, 1 p.m. Eastern. 1 p.m. Eastern, 11 PST. I can't do math. I'm black. I don't know how to count, master. Oh, but I sang some dances for you. You know, that's what I love to do on the MoviePOP. Since you can't buy Aunt Jemima syrup anymore, somebody's got to make master sing. All right, guys, I think that's enough. So please make sure to tune in. I'm really excited to have you guys back. Really excited to be back. So thank you. Good night and good luck.